Well, the war in Ukraine reminds American armed forces how important a well-sustained fighting force is.
Yeah, they do. 25 News reporter Adam Schindler tonight is at Fort Hood, where they're working to make sure the U.S. Army is ready for any scenario.
As the modern battlefield shifts from insurgency-style combat to large-scale combat against a possible near-peer threat like Russia, the U.S. Army is changing the way they supply troops on the battlefield.
The old days of one big main command post from which we are emanating sustainment to sustain that core, that will not survive on today's battlefield. And we've known that for years. Decades.
That's why the 13th Expeditionary Sustainment Command on Fort Hood is training to operate from anywhere on the battlefield.
For example, if a node or element goes down, we're still able to continue to provide support to the fight. And that is something that is extremely important in the next fight because it's not going to look anything like what we've done over the last 2 decades.
The idea: if one command location goes down, another can instantly take control, and it's only possible through shared networking.
A live document that is not resident on someone's desktop, but is easily accessible by any one of our soldiers in any one of the nodes at any time.
The war in Ukraine is serving as an example of why an expanded sustainment command operation is critical.
You don't have to look further than the news to see the kind of threat that we're up against. We've learned a lot over the last 6 months on the capabilities that near peers can bring to bear. It has allowed us to use real-world examples of what the threat is and the tempo of operation is.
While the threat the U.S. may soon face is massive, the 13th Expeditionary Sustainment Command isn't scared.
And I tell you, the future is bright for the American Army. You know, the way we're modernizing our capabilities and our combat capabilities is phenomenal, integrating new technologies, and I guarantee you that we will maintain our dominance well into the future.
And all that starts with making sure American troops have what they need on the battlefield to win the fight. At Fort Hood, Adam Schindler, 25 News.